Hey guys, what's going on today? This is me, Su, with another episode of Banished. Last episode we realized our folly of not building enough houses, and so the timer is basically reset for another 20 years. And it hasn't actually officially reset now because we are still having more deaths and more problems with all that. So I don't think that we're in any real danger of losing the game or anything like that, but the accomplishment has gotten a little bit farther out of reach. Which is fine, because I wanted to keep playing anyway. No citizens are available. Oh, okay, so I need to pause the game here for a second. The woodcutter died, and no one was there to replace her. A hunter has died, and no one was able to replace her. Oren died, and no one was able to replace her. And then we got a new laborer. So, we can also fire this person. Not really needed right now. Okay, we can also fire... we're kind of running out of people to fire, which is sort of the only danger, is that we'll run out of people for these essential jobs. But I think it'll be okay to go down to as many as 6 farmers. I'm comfortable with that. I do want to maintain the hunters, though. And I do want to maintain 2 wood choppers. So that evens us out decently for right now. We could also fire the tailor and the blacksmith. If we wanted to, we could fire the church guy, the cleric. There are a few other options open to us right now, but let's just hope that people stop dying. It's been like literally our whole population has died. I'm not seeing a lot of new babies born either. I don't know why. We made a lot of housing for people. This house is empty. What the fuck? So is this one. Why are these houses empty? So at this point, building new houses is not going to help us. That I don't quite understand. How do you force people to have children? I don't know. We'll just have to hold our breath and see if maybe... That's the weirdest thing ever, man. I've never seen it where the houses were just not lived in. Okay, the hunter died of old age and was replaced by our one and only laborer. And we're just going to keep on going. All the barns are full, so that's what we got going for us right now. Is the fact that all the barns are full. I guess we could fire the tailor temporarily. Let's do that. We'll fire the blacksmith temporarily. Let's do that. And now we've got 2 laborers to replace anyone who dies. And we'll just see what happens. A new child was born, and a new student made. And then someone dies. And then someone becomes a laborer. A lot happening these days. But yeah, our population has gotten down to this scary number of 44. What about these houses? Someone gonna fill these up, surely. I don't know. Another student, another laborer, that's good news. I want to keep that schoolhouse as full as possible. Keep an eye on our clothing and our tools, make sure we don't run out of that stuff. Another laborer, good. So a lot of the students are graduating now, which is great. It's going to keep us safe. Want to keep an eye on everything here. Make sure that we have enough of everything. Clothing and stuff like that. I would love to start to trade for my clothes and stuff, but it's hard to get these people to show up with the kind of stuff that you really need. Another death, another student. This brings us down to 43 citizens. So in the comments section, I'd be really interested to here how you would avoid this sort of situation. I think I'm going to buy all these tools, or at least 10 of them for firewood. Wow, it's only going to cost me 25. Yep. Cool. So we got some extra tools, and we don't have to turn our blacksmith on. In the comments, you can let me know what I did wrong, because I feel like I had plenty of housing, and I still have these empty houses. Oh, people are moving in now. Good. I think the way the game calculates it, it's like, okay, here's 2 young people that live in a house with old people, and you've got to get them separated in order for them to start a family and have babies, right? I think that's how it works. Like when the game calculates how many families you have. But we only have 19 families. That's less than we had a minute ago. Anyway, we have quite a few laborers right now. We have 44 pop. I don't think building houses is going to help us much, seeing as how we have empty places. We don't have any like young couples looking to move out. That's what I need to search for. This house is also empty. What you want is like young couples who are stuck. See, these guys are not ready to move out yet, obviously. She doesn't, or he doesn't have a woman. These guys are widows, I suppose, or too old. Okay, this is a family. This is also a man without a woman. Child's too young. Old man, old man, old man, old... Yeah. This is also a man. I think our problem is we don't have enough women. Big problem. We have a bunch of dudes. Here's an 11-year-old. She'll be ripe in a couple of years. Yeah, our problem is that we don't have enough young women of breeding stock. So I don't think that there's anything I can do right now to fix that problem. How did this man have a child without a female? Is that not how it works? Can you just have a child even by yourself? Unfortunately, it's a boy child. What about this kid? I thought you could just click on it to see it, but... Chimerica. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could do that. Siblian. Anyway, once all these children grow up and they move in, they'll start moving into their own houses. Then they'll have more babies. It'll all be good. Okay, Chimerica. Interesting. Now this house is empty. Yeah, I'm sort of paralyzed here. There's not a whole lot of options open to me. I'm gonna have to turn my shops back on here, or else we're gonna run into problems in the future. So let's do that. Still leaves us with 3 laborers. I don't foresee any huge problems there. Yeah, apparently they can reproduce without the need for at least a live-in wife. Perhaps they're just running around impregnating everyone else and then not moving in together. Only 5 students right now. What year do they go to school? I guess like 10? This chick's in school. She's got a brother who's 2. I wish I could turn off this full barn business. I'm not super worried about the full barn business. I guess I could store a lot of shit in here if I really wanted to. Of course, I'd have to hire someone to go get it all. Or I could just suck it up and build another barn. It's probably what I should do. I'm just getting tired of the pop-up more than anything else. So let's throw down another barn right here. And we'll shift one person to builder. And that should get done reasonably quickly. It's all this cabbage just stuffing up the works. Do we still have all these empty houses? See, these are both women. And then don't we have some like single young men? Yeah, this is a single young man. This is a single young man. Why aren't you living together and building a family? I don't understand that. Mysterious to me. You not like each other? We got a new student. Oh, new baby. Yeah, okay, I just witnessed a woman by herself having a baby. So I guess that's a thing that happens. I don't know. I'll have to read the wiki about that. Sort of figure out the exact mechanics. Regardless, we're working our way back up to 50 now. It's going to take a little while. Just going to have to be patient. In the meantime, let's have an old-fashioned barn raising. So we can stop getting this damn pop-up. It's driving me crazy now. Gartha. Gartha's a student. Good. I'm glad to see 7 students now. That's a little bit of a healthier number than before. Or do we have like 4 or 5? Come on, get this thing done. I'm tired of this pop-up. So we're at year 23. We still have not returned to 50 population, so it's going to be quite a longer playthrough than we originally envisioned. I guess my mistake was just not continuously building houses. I got scared by all the starvation deaths, I guess, in the beginning of the game. Yeah, all these just single old people. This guy's 33 years old. Why don't you have a chick? What is wrong with you? Is it bad breath? Do you need to hit the gym? I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to need to do some wiki research after this episode. Here we have like a proper family. 2 20-somethings, man and a woman. And then only 1 child. So, Vernita, oh, we just had 2 deaths. Vernita will want to move out before too long, right? Once she becomes an adult. I think that's how that works. Velenor. Okay, so Velenor, did she get her own house or what? How did that happen? Where does she live now? I want to find her. I wish it was as easy as just clicking this, but apparently it's not. So let's find Velenor and see if she's decided to move out now that she's a free, independent woman. Yeah, there she is. So she didn't move out, she just became a laborer. I guess she's going to get married with this guy. A child named Alahan was born where? They should really let you zoom too. Okay, so born here to this one woman who's had 3 kids. Anyway, it's a girl child. That's good. We need more of those people apparently. What do you got for me, merchant? Pear seeds, but you don't want to take my stuff. Fine. Hey, Woodrow. Hey, Woodrow. Hey, yourself. Where was Hey Woodrow born? What house was Hay Woodrow born into? I must know. Maybe up here? I may have overlooked it. No big deal. Hopefully these like single 20-somethings are going to start their own families eventually. And then when these 80-year-olds die out, we're going to have a bunch of empty houses again. 6 students. 1 laborer, 1 builder. We don't need the builder anymore. Man, that barn filled up fast. Yeah, we've got way more food than we can deal with. I guess our goal should just be a big population at this point. But we have more houses than we need, so... So what? 3 children were born. Okay, this is where Hay Woodrow that I was looking for. To this proper family here. This child was born to a single mom. I thought Comerica lived like over here. There was like a proper family. Let's see what it says now. We have 51, but we still have only 19 families. Okay. Anyway, we're just going to have to be patient. We're going to have to regrow, build back our population. We have enough food. Like, we can just sort of push our way into a higher population. It's just going to take time. And there's no faster speed, so... We had another death. These lonely old people, they need their own house. Yep. More houses than we have people. I guess it makes sense. Like, if they all died... And they... Like, this person dies... And especially if a bunch of them die at once, then, you know, it's not as if a child moves into their place. It has to be a young 20-something, right? The issue is when you have multiple 20-somethings in the same house. That's, I think, what captured growth, right? Unless it's just 2, as in, like, a nice couple, then I think it's an issue. The problem is so many of these are not couples in the traditional sense, like what's going on, you know? Right, so this person's going to want to move out. Vernita, we've already said that. She's 18, she wants to move out, have her own family. And I assume she's going to move into one of these houses. And we're full again. Anyways, guys, we're going to make this a short episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.